wearing the same clothes that I wore yesterday.
Sure are. Who cares? Actually, I think I am too.
Maybe. You have pants on today.
That's an improvement.
Hello, everybody. Big day 33 of quarantine.
Big day.
Wait, it's day... Yeah, it is day 33.
It's day
This
33.
is going to come out on day 34. This
Yeah.
is episode 33, day 34. We're just going to call it episode 30. Well, what are we going to call it?
33.
33. Episode 33. Whatever. It doesn't
matter.
It doesn't. Nothing matters.
Nothing matters anymore. Who cares? What are days? We had a crazy day. Charlie
Started out strong.
started out real strong.
Felt really good.
Yeah, we went for a walk.
Very optimistic.
Went for a walk to the pharmacy. Came back. Carried Mouse the whole way. Charlie was ready to go. He was raring to go. He was excited to spend time with his parents.
We walked into the parking lot at the pharmacy,
We saw a dick.
and a guy was pissing, and then kind of an older woman walked up and just kissed our dog. She took off her face mask
And
to
kissed
kiss
our dog.
Our dog.
And then when we turned around, we saw the whole head of a man's dick pissing.
Yeah.
And then we watched him shake it off aggressively.
Yeah, he was very casual, and that's the new norm. I mean,
he was
that's
it was
actually-
out, so I was watching.
that's polite now. She'll do anything to see a new dick
Well,
in the wild. It's exciting.
I mean, it was something to watch,
yeah.
you know?
It wasn't even sexual, really.
No, it was just like, huh?
It was like watching nature.
Yeah. It was like being in New York again, you
Yeah.
know? I was like, oh, a stranger's dick. I haven't seen one of those in a while, you know?
And
And it's weird because it was huge. You could see it from across the parking lot.
And he had a good attitude. That was what was fun about it. is
Yeah.
He was going. I stayed outside, but then he went into
Walgreens.
with his shopping cart, and he was doing like a
Through the aisles.
It was even though he was a walking coronavirus.
He was
just
The Walking Dead.
He was the Walking Dead, hugely hung. He brought some light to our day.
You know, I never thought about what a zombie's dick must look like.
Would you fuck a zombie if he was hot?
No, I feel like that'd be bad for your pH.
Probably. That's a good point. It's funny because neither of us really batted an eye. Like, it was like we didn't even say, like, whoa, there's a dick. We just kept walking, and then we, like, got
Andy,
maybe...
you literally pointed and you were like, hey, look at that, a new dick.
Yeah, I was like, hey, a dick.
Yeah.
It wasn't even the biggest thing that happened today, because then we got home. I was pretty beat, but it was time to play with the small tyrant on Rosebud's lap, Mouselini.
It was
That's what I'm calling
playtime
her
for
now.
Mouselini. And we went, that's great. I
Yeah.
love that nickname.
Mouselini.
Mouselini,
She's a small
the
little
tiny empress.
Yeah, little tyrant. And you can't give her any attention because then she'll start biting you.
Mm-hmm. Well, she'll bite Andy because
She's been fucking
she
me
has
up.
no respect for him.
I am basically a large chew toy now. I have scars all over my arms. You can't see because it's dark. I'm hiding them because I'm in an abusive relationship.
He's not great at like establishing dominance.
Actually, I'm really great at it because I lifted her up and I body slammed her, but she was like, okay. I thought, oh, this is...
she thinks that's playing.
Yeah.
with her.
I mean, I was playing, but I thought, oh, maybe this will like kind of like I can lift you up and body slam you into a pillow. And she just was like, oh, it's on, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, it is on.
I got the dog version of myself.
Yeah.
I really did.
Because every time I body slam Rosebud, she's like, oh, okay.
Oh.
You want to body slam a motherfucker?
Oh, you want to play? Is it fucking playtime?
And then she starts biting me.
Yeah.
Also, Mouse, she body shamed me. She bit my love handles. It's
Yeah.
kind of like a little like, hey,
I see you.
probably shouldn't be able to bite here.
Yeah.
And they're not big. but she's like a Jillian Michaels kind of like fitness obsessed bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And she was just like, there's no excuse for this kind of body.
She's psychotic. I love her. You little fucking vampire.
Yeah, she's evil. She's part bat. We found out that she's part bat.
So we took her out there. It was playtime. We took her out to the yard, and Charlie was warming up. He was excited. He was running around. He was doing the zoomies with her around the yard.
He was doing like the stops and the like, like where you stop and then
you play.
Yeah, stop and play. And he was doing this thing with her where she would just like the second that he would get like above her, she would just like turn into a like.
She'd be like, "I'm dead.
I'm dead. Don't hurt me." And then they would chase a little bit. And then for some reason, Charlie was just so excited about his new bond with his sister that we have this large
sort of succulent cactus thing.
Tree thing, and he just fucking head first into it.
Yeah.
But like not just like in it, he was like slamming.
He was just rolling his whole body in it.
And for some reason, this second, when you break it open, it's just full of Elmer's glue.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. But we broke a little plant off. We were like, oh, that's what's on him. We still can't get it off him. We've washed him, and it's still on there. She had to cut hair off of him.
Yeah.
Charlie is forever maimed.
So he dove into it eyeballs first.
Eyeballs first, like his dad.
And
that's something I taught him.
Yeah, and
if you're going in, get those babies wide open.
Yeah, and he got plant cum in his eyeballs.
Yep,
and
the Elmer's plant cum.
We had to rush him to the emergency vet. He could not open his fucking eyes.
Yep, he was panting and just blind.
Yeah, and we
it was
had
like
to
Ray Charles on a hot day.
Poor sweet guy. We just like rushed him to the car, and we took him to the vet, and he had to like. They had to put him under with this pain meds and then look under his third eyelid, which is what she said. We have to look under his third eyelid. And I was like, well, what the fuck is that?
When they said that, I was like, oh, we brought him to like a healer and not a vet.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he has a third. Okay, great. So he's going to die. He has something wrong with him and his third eyelid is now being checked. Turns out his chakras are messed up. That's all that was wrong.
They were just going to breathe into his chakras and see what they could do. No, they gave him the full treatment. They gave him an eye stain. Anyway, $555 later, we're on our way home. Charlie's got a cone on his head. He's upset. She was pretty good the whole time.
Mouse loves it. She's free reign over the whole place.
And Charlie's getting carried around the apartment, even though he's
get
big
on things.
And fat.
He's fat.
So
ever since we got Mouse, Charlie got fat.
And I have
he
to
used
say,
to not be fat, and when we got Mouse, I was like, oh, Charlie's fat.
Well, yeah, we kept giving him treats. But here's the thing. I have to say this. Even though I was scared today, on the way there, even while I was panicking, I turned to Andy and I was like, well, it's nice to have something to do.
Yeah. That's kind of what it is now, is we get excited.
Over bad shit.
Yeah. A dick? Sure. That's great. I haven't seen another dick for a long time, other than that black guy that everybody sends you hidden in the link.
Yeah. It's like, send me a dick.
Yeah. And then the old lady's going to kiss. You know, that old lady's probably dead by now because we kissed this dog. She kissed our dog. We have COVID.
Yeah, she's gone.
She's dead.
I can't believe she took her mask off.
I mean, that's the power of this little bitchy dictator. She's just eating meat right now, guys.
Mussolini.
She's a fucking dictator.
I love her so much.
Yeah, she's so cute.
I love both my dogs so much. It's crazy.
Also, guys, today I had a fun thing, which is that if you follow our Instagram, you might have noticed that about a week ago, we went up to the Antelope Valley Poppy Reserve. But the thing is it was closed. And so we didn't go to the actual reserve. We went to fields near it that are either underneath telephone wires or farmland. And we drove on a dirt road and we found some poppies and we hung out in them for 20 minutes.
Perfectly innocent.
We didn't step on any when I ran around a little bit, I stepped on some, but we weren't trampling this ecosystem. I mean, there's a lot of poppies in the world. There's an opioid crisis in America. We have enough poppies, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're good on poppies.
But somebody, I had to block them. Just wrote on all my posts. Like wrote on like 20 posts like can't believe you would trample an ecosystem. So sad. Just like, and I did this thing that was fun. It's my new way to reply to trolls, is I just reply with complete nonsense. He was like, "You are trampling an ecosystem. You're a horrible person." So I wrote back that I was like, "I've actually been defending wildlife for over 20 years. I work with large companies like Amazon and Tesla to offset their carbon and to give money back to communities that might be affected by their work." I said that I ran Kind Barns.
He raised $1 billion for the owls.
And the person just responded back with nonsense. It was very clearly like that they were either on drugs or a bot. I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
But that's my new favorite thing. Anytime somebody insults you, just reply with just totally out of left field, crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I liked it. I was like, oh, I might try that.
It was really fun.
I might try that. I usually respond with like insults, but I think it's probably better to just lie to them.
I was like, I replied with like a "Hello, kind sir," you know, like that kind of thing. It was so great.
Yeah, it was like a letter you would get from a customer service representative that didn't give a shit about your problem, but was talking to you on behalf of the company.
I'm gonna give you 1 minute to talk shit about me while I put the pizza in the oven.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to throw a crazy wrench in there, and I'm not going to talk shit about Andy because we've been quarantined together for 32 days, and I think even though criticism is our love language, I think we need to scale it back a little bit, because when you're stuck together for 32 days, that criticism, even when it's funny, starts to feel like it's real. And, you know, we've just been bitching at each other anyway, so it's like, enough's enough. Did you do something?
Yeah, I put the cauliflower pizza crust in the oven. We got 6 minutes till I gotta take it out.
I will say that Andy's reaction to a crisis was a little slow.
Yeah, I was kind of dragging ass today. I was like, "Hey, I want to take a nap." And then you were like, "Maybe you should drink some coffee." And then I was like, "All right, fine." And I never really recovered. Although
we got to the hospital, and Andy was like, "I'm going to go to the pet store." And I was like, "Okay." And then I get there, and they're like, "What's your phone number?" And I was like, "I don't have my phone," because I just got in the fucking car. I was so scared about Charlie that I was like, I don't want to fuck around. I think she's got to go outside.
Okay.
She's got to go pee.
All right, hold on. Should we hit pause?
No, just take her outside. I'll be back. So, yep, I knew it. She didn't go? No. Was she squatting? Yes. Yes. Did you see that fucking response time? Did you? Did you guys hear it? You know how quick I am? I'm quick on my goddamn feet, is what I am. We're just waiting for her to pee on the pee pad. Just take her outside, baby. Take her outside and I'll take... All right, I'll pause it.
No. Don't pause it.
Okay. Yeah, so Andy doesn't like to listen to me when there's a moment of crisis, and that is something that we came up against today. Because Charlie's eyes were fucked up. He couldn't open them. And Andy's like, well, let's wash them out with water, and I tried to, like, flush them with water. And then when that wasn't working, I was like, we got to go to the vet. We have to leave. Because Charlie was in pain. And if you've seen a dog in pain, you know that you would rather be the one in pain than, like, watch that. It's so fucking... It, like, hurts me to watch... To see, like, others hurting is, like, painful. So I was like, let's get in the fucking car. We gotta go. Put your fucking shoes on. We gotta go. And Andy's like, well, let's just hold on a second. We'll just see if there's some saline solution somewhere. And I'm like, it's this thing that fucking men do. And I'm sorry. I gotta calm down. But it's this thing that men do where you're trying to tell them that there's a problem. And we gotta fucking go. We gotta take care of the fucking problem. And they're like, well, hold on a second. Don't get emotional. Just hold on a second. And nothing is going to make me emotional faster. Nothing is going to make me more pissed off than listening to somebody be like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking sure. I'm like, but he did, to his credit, he got in the car. We got to the vet, and Charlie's fine. So, what am I bitching about? I don't know. There's nothing really to say anymore. It's so funny to me that we like started this and we were like, we're going to do a podcast every single day. And now we're 33 days in. And it's like, what is there to say? How are we supposed to talk to people? Like, how is somebody supposed to remain interesting through this whole thing? I called Blair tonight. We haven't talked in like a week and a half. Blair's my best friend. Mousy peed? Yay. Yay. She went outside. I called Blair today. I had nothing to say to her, and we haven't talked in 2 weeks. I mean, she had nothing to say to me either. We just talked about how... do you mind? We just talked about how much we'd cried. That was it.
Oh, we should talk about that.
What?
Last night showing you me.
Oh, no. We shouldn't talk about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's going to upset me.
Okay. Well, it was like, I'm not going to talk about it, but it was like one of the biggest misjudgments that I've ever had. Can I please just...
Yeah, you can talk about it.
Here's all I'll say.
Okay.
Rosebud, if you've listened to my podcast on Sunday's episode and you've listened to her comedy, then you know there is an incident that happened in her life that is quite traumatic.
My sister died in a pool.
Yeah, and last night was watching this movie. We've been watching George Clooney movies because we stand for George.
Love a George Clooney movie.
And I was like, oh man, you got to watch this scene. It's so fucking intense. And
no, he like nagged me into it. He was like, this next scene is important because I was on my phone.
Yeah, because she wasn't really into the movie. And so it's Syriana. And then, anyways, exactly what happened to her sister is the scene that I specifically was like, you have to watch this. And Rosebud bawled for the rest of the night. Like, yeah. I was like, when it occurred
was like
to me
watching...
how upsetting she was, how upset she was, I was like, what the fuck were you thinking? It was the dumbest thing a boyfriend's maybe ever done. The only thing I could have done worse would have been like invited you to the hotel I'm cheating on you in. Like it was so stupid. Like if I was like having an affair and then I called you from and be like, dude, I just ate at this restaurant and it is so good. And you're like, why are you eating at this restaurant? Like it's like that level of stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, it was worse than that, actually.
It was so traumatic. She lost all trust for me as a provider and a caregiver.
I kind of did.
It was immediately like, oh, I don't actually know if I can trust this person not to show me.
I kind of, on some level, I did.
Because I forgot.
Because I went into the other room because I wasn't done crying, so I went into the other room to like lay down with Charlie and like kind of cry. I cried so hard it looked like I'd been punched in the face when it was over.
Yeah, it looks like if you were just watching us omnisciently, you'd think that I'd asked her for a divorce.
Like, I mean, I can't believe a movie made a scene that close to what happened in my real life. Like that was the thing. It was just so much like the only difference was that like the kid was electrocuted. It wasn't that was the only difference.
You know what it would be like?
But it was the same fucking scene of like what happened.
If you showed me a video and it was just a videotape of me getting molested.
Yeah.
You were just like, Andy, you got to see this. And then I was like, wait, how'd you get footage of this?
Yeah. You're just like, what?
Why would you show this to me?
Yeah, I literally, and it didn't even occur to me. It was so upsetting. The movie was so upsetting that it didn't even occur to me to get upset with Andy. Like, that's how fucked up I got over this movie.
The dumbest thing I maybe have done in our whole relationship. Really one of the dumbest. Like, maybe the dumbest. It's got to be close to the dumbest thing I've done.
Yeah. And then he didn't help himself. Like today when we were like, Charlie's eyes were glued shut and he's like, put some water on him. He's fine. I was just like, we can't have kids. I'm not ready. Like, this isn't, we can't have kids. This is like somewhere in the last 42 hours, I decided, we need a couple years.
Yeah. I mean, well, here's the thing. The COVID's made me dumb. I'm a great emergency guy usually. I'm a quick responder.
Yeah, he decided to go shopping when he dropped me off at the hospital and no one was inside.
Can I explain? I didn't realize you couldn't go in. I didn't know that.
But you knew I didn't have a phone.
I did know you didn't have a phone.
And you were like, I'm going to go to the pet shop.
I went shopping.
And I was like, maybe don't. And then I was like, okay, I guess go. But so it was as much my fault. But
what I did was I bought eye wash, snacks that we needed, and dog wipes because I knew we were going to need those for Charlie's glue body. I was really trying to be part of the solution in that moment.
Yeah, no, I know you were. It was a swing and a miss, And I think it was, and same with last night. I think you were trying to be part of the solution last night. You were just trying to get me into a movie that we wanted to watch together.
It was a dud day. It was a dud 24 hours.
Yeah.
Although, that big break where we saw the penis and we went on the walk was really nice.
It was.
Felt somewhat
we
normal.
saw a homeless dick, and that's how bad the rest of our hours were.
That was a good part.
That was a good part of the day.
The best part of the day was the homeless dick part.
Yeah.
Oh, also, Charlie barked at another woman walking her dog. It wasn't even that crazy. It was just like a little small lunge.
A little arp.
And she went like this. She went, Jesus. And it made me so fucking angry.
Andy wanted Charlie to attack the woman.
Yeah. I was like, oh a dog barked. I said it that loud.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
He got so mad at her.
Dog barks. What can we do?
What are we going to do?
I have to go get the pizza. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Sorry, we're getting real lackadaisical with this pod. We're really just letting shit fucking hit the fan. But I do have some good news, which is that we have some new Patreon members. So while Andy is switching that over, we'll go to the new patrons. That's what we're going to do. Okay, guys? Is the pizza ready?
No, we have to dress it now. It's like one of those.
What do you mean we have to dress it?
It's a cauliflower crust.
Oh, we're making it ourselves.
Yeah, so we have to put the sauce and the cheese and whatever other toppings
That's
we want
fancy.
on it. I wish we had black olives. Love black olives.
I love a black olive.
You know what's a good pizza?
Huh?
Black olive and
semen.
Jalapenos. Black olive and jalapeno is a good pizza. Yo, this was a banner day.
That was so dumb.
Yeah. I liked it. I like how dumb you
what's
are.
A great pizza, black olives and cum.
And cum.
I can't hear out of my left fucking ear.
You're not in the shot even, I don't think. This is chaos, and we welcome the chaos.
Yeah. New patrons, you guys.
Yeah,
we
new
got
patrons.
5 new patrons, and I'm so excited to announce them. Jessica Rocca.
Maybe Roca. Maybe you're related to
Rocca. We're going to say
Rocca.
Rocca because it sounds cool.
Yeah.
Katie Onfeld.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
Welcome
beach,
to
Katie.
the beach, Katie.
Adrian.
Welcome to the beach.
Adrian Goday.
Good day.
Good day. Good day to you, Adrian. You're part
Good day to you, Adrian. Welcome to the beach. I love that.
Yeah,
Good job.
thank you.
Amy Gillespie.
Are you related to Dizzy? Do you have big cheeks? Do you play the trumpet? If so, message us.
Please let us know.
Because we would love to have the heir to a jazz dynasty within our ranks.
On the pod.
Kenny is one of our patrons now who wrote the song.
Yeah.
He's part of the contemporary jazz kingdom. And so maybe Amy, maybe you're also part of a jazz dynasty. I don't know.
Okay, are we going to keep going with this
Yep,
bit? Or
there's
are we
only
going to
one
move
more.
on? Okay, Adrian, welcome. Just Adrian. That's it. You are a Mahalo member. Thank you so much. Welcome to the beach.
She's
We're
actually
so
an
happy to
Aloha
have
member.
you. What?
She's Aloha.
Aloha, sorry.
Jessica Rocca be rocking that. Jessica Rocca be rocking that Mahalo status.
That's right.
You, Jessica, are going to get an exclusive Mouse's First Bath video made by us.
Even though I think it's creepy.
It is. It's puppy porn.
It's a weird thing to send people.
Nah, they'll like it.
All right.
Maybe not. Maybe we should think of something else.
No, I mean, let's just do it, you know? Let's
Also,
fucking go for it. I mean,
think-
what have we, how have we proven ourselves to be normal people on this fucking
nothing's
podcast?
normal. We're full of a virus. We're losing our
We're full
goddamn
of
mind.
beans.
We're full of beans. I have gas right now that's so bad that, like, literally I can't. If I farted in the same room as Rosebud, she would start bawling again. I'm going to have to sleep on the couch again. I ate something. It was probably some kind of...
He's
probably those
always
kale
got some
chips.
stomach issue. Hold on. I gotta pee.
All right. Another thing is that beginning this week, we are cutting back the everyday episodes. We know that we missed Monday, and so we will do 5 episodes this week. But here's the new deal. The new deal, just like FDR signed right after the Great Depression, right before World War II, the new deal is we are going to do 5 episodes a week, and the Patreon episode only on Friday. So, Monday through Friday episodes. Friday is only the Patreon episode. So, there'll be 4 free episodes a week and 1 Patreon episode. And that is just so that we don't kill each other. And also so that we can be funny as you guys would like us to be. We're worn out. And we're sleeping not much. Mouse got up at 6 today. I woke up at 6 a.m. this morning, and I stood in the cold weather barefoot and tried to convince an 8-week-old puppy to go to the bathroom. And she doesn't speak English. She doesn't care about my sleep at all. I could be crying, and she would be like, "This is weird. It's weird that your face does that because it doesn't usually do that. I have I can't read what's happening." Mouse just wants blood. Here's my hopes. We're going to train Mouse for about a month, and then I think that Mouse is going to fight the baby in the box, and we're going to do kind of a live pay-per-view type of thing, because the baby in the box is already very strong, has rockets, things like that. But Mouse is like kind of a Resident Evil vampire. Like, she's fucking, it's fucked up. I don't even know if that fits with the Resident Evil thing. This is a really weird episode, guys. I think we should still do them in the morning, but Rosebud, I think, likes this nighttime thing because it's hard to just wake up. But I think we're more like irreverent in the morning because we don't have any kind of like, you know, we don't really understand what's going on. Charlie, stop it. Stop being a conehead, okay? You got to leave your cone on. I'm sorry. So anyways, tomorrow it's going to be 80 degrees in Los Angeles. I'm going to try to convince... Well, now we probably can't go because Charlie has a cone on his head. This is fucked up. We can't go to the beach anymore tomorrow because you're a conehead. And we can't have you filling your cone with sand.
Sorry.
So...
I had to do a quick costume change.
So yeah, tomorrow...
I peed my pants.
We're not going to go to the beach, but Thursday, this is exciting.
Can you acknowledge that I came back, maybe?
Hey babe, welcome back.
God.
Do you know what you said when I came back?
What?
Excuse me.
Yeah, because you were interrupting.
That's true. But we're going to go get our COVID antibodies test on Thursday and find out if we've beaten the damn thing. We're pretty excited about it.
I mean, judging by like the fact that I can't fucking hear out of my left ear right now, I don't feel great about my chances of having beat it. I don't even know if that's not a side effect of COVID, is it?
No, but nodding out in front of your father is a side effect of heroin, which Charlie is definitely
Yeah.
on. What's up, drug
Poor
addict?
thing.
Are you playing fucking... Charlie right now is just... all he
Charlie,
can hear
down.
is the Doors.
Charlie, go down. Go down.
Riders
Lie down.
on the storm.
Charlie, lie down.
Ding, da, doom, doom, doom.
He can't. He's like acts like he can't move in the cone.
He's a statue.
It's pathetic to watch him right now. Oh, can you do a house session?
Can you do a house session with your cone on?
Oh,
Oh!
oh, oh. You did it. Good job. That's so pathetic. Oh,
Can you guys hear that? That's catharsis for him because he
God.
has an
It's so sad. He just stared out the window when it was over like,
kill me. He's honestly right now he's trying to get me to I think this stopped recording for some reason. No. I hope that didn't lose anything. Anyways, right now he's trying to get us to reenact.
Charlie is trying to get us to reenact. What?
He's trying to get us to reenact $1 Million Baby. That's what he really wants.
Do you think so?
He wants us to do that scene. I hope that is any of this house session. Sorry guys, we gotta stop real quick. I don't know if any of the house session made it on. Okay. So anyways, yeah, he's playing Hilary Swank's part.
Yeah.
And he's like, just kill me. Just kill me. I have this cone on my head. There's a small dog the size of a loaf of bread that is just
Terrorizing my mom.
and I tried to warn you guys.
Yeah.
I tried to let you know that this was happening and you ignored it. So yeah. Yeah, Charlie's pissed at us. Charlie's really
He has
pissed.
every reason to be.
He does. He's
We
a
were
good
slow to
boy.
help him today.
We had a good thing going. We had a real lackadaisical thing, and we really threw a wrench in it because we wanted something to fix. We wanted something broken so that we could fix it. And by that, I mean we hired a miniature dominatrix to come and ruin
Our lives.
our carpets, our fabrics, my skin on my arms, my sleep schedule.
But
my
Andy
bank
likes
account.
it anyway because he like cuts himself basically with how much he picks his own skin.
I've stopped.
You've stopped?
I don't really do it that much.
You say that every time I bring it up, and then I look over in the car and you're picking your skin.
I have a couple kind of things that I always like fuck with.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, we all got our little fixations.
Yeah, I mean, you sound exactly like me when I'm talking about quitting vaping.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Same exact thing.
It's like I'll be on this podcast and I'll be like, I'm cutting back, and then you're watching me do it every 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Just
we're both in denial.
she coughed up blood a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I think she hit the vape that night. Man,
No, not that night. The next day.
I love it.
We are addicts.
And also, we're losing our minds slowly. The virus is eating our brain cells. Every day is the same.
It's literally taking my hearing.
That's so hard that you're hitting yourself just then.
Really?
Yeah, why don't we do like an ear candle next? Or maybe you should take the sinus stuff
Okay.
because that'll clear out your sinuses and thus release the pressure in your ear.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
it's
Why don't you get me some of that?
we have it. It's sitting next to all the medicine on the top of the cabinet.
Okay. Well, why don't you get me some of
One
that?
thing that Rose does is she, Rosie, sorry, I don't want to make her sound like she's in the Titanic, is she takes our pills and she moves them to one different place every week. She's like, I hate where these pills are. And then she takes our hundreds of pills and then she puts them in like a bowl on top of a obelisk in a park. And then I'm like, well, now I have to fucking climb
I
this
just hate
obelisk.
it. Every time I walk in the house, it looks like we're in a nursing home. There's just
We
so many
are.
pills.
We're dying.
Ugh.
There's pee pads everywhere. We have arts and crafts station now. When
Yeah,
we
the
came
arts
to
and
LA in
crafts-
January,
I thought the arts and crafts were going to be fun, and they depress me. When I look at them, I get depressed.
when we came to LA in January, we were young, thriving entertainers.
God, our fucking lives were so good.
We just were eating out at fucking fancy dinners every
Even
night.
a month ago, we were just two comics fucking on the rise, getting shit going, moving, shaking, getting engaged. What the fuck happened to us?
COVID. It is weird to that we have this. It's not a disease, but we have this virus, and it's pretty mild. It's just annoying, but it's not like I'm not scared for my life. But then it's like also killing tens of thousands of people.
I worked so hard. I worked so fucking hard to make a fucking career out of a pipe dream. Okay? You know what this career is? It's cliff diving into a fantasy. And I made it fucking happen. And
then-
God took it away with a pandemic. And now I'm going to fucking relapse.
Well, the water disappeared.
What?
The water. You're a cliff diver. There's no water.
Yeah, the water fucking disappeared. Whatever that means.
And now we just cliff dive into oblivion.
Yeah.
AKA Zoom shows. And by the way,
I mean, I
wanna
don't need
plug
to.
something
I don't
this
need to
week.
know the ins and outs of cliff diving for people to get the reference. But I'm glad that you brought that up.
I thought it was a good completion of the analogy.
Okay, no, it was good.
Thank you. Just resents my intellectual capabilities. This Friday, I'm going to post it on the Patreon, but I'm doing a Zoom show. Yes, it's going to be horrible. No, it might be okay. Where we're going to get together, me and my friend Wilfred Padua are going to get together with 4 other comics, and we're going to run bits. We're going to talk about bits that we've been thinking about doing, and then we're going to shop them around with each comic. And
I'm doing that too, right?
yeah, Rosebud's on it. I think Mike Racine's going to be on it.
Nice.
And then I need to ask 2 other people. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm excited
I
for
want
that.
you guys to know before you come into this, because I know that a lot of you were listeners of Two Less Lonely Girls before. And I know the types of listeners that listen to Two Less Lonely Girls. I want you guys to know you're going to hear some shit that's going to offend you. All right?
Yeah.
This is how jokes are made. So letting you in on this is risky. It's fucking, you need to know these jokes are not done. And so a lot of them are just going to come out as things that we think that are horrible things.
Yeah, we're going to say horrible stuff to each other.
And it's going to, you guys are going to be like, what?
Yeah.
It's not what, we're just trying to think of what's funny.
Mike
okay?
Racine is probably going to make some
Mike Racine is
jokes
going to say
about
some wild
race.
shit.
He's got an autistic brother. Last time we talked on his podcast, we talked about how Mike was training him to be stronger. And you know what I love about our listeners too?
What?
Is that all of them are so sweet.
They're
Meg
so
the nurse,
sweet.
Meg the nurse is like the sweetest woman on earth.
Yeah.
And then she listens to us talk about like coming
Horrible
on
shit.
each other and kidnapping a baby.
And laughing at our dog who's blind, you know. Up. Okay, sorry. I thought.
When a dog does a circle, poop's coming out.
Yep.
Oh, this is... Yeah.
Over here. Do it right here. You can stall.
Anyways, our dog's shitting right now, probably in the house. So that's fun. That's good. That's called Almost Live, and that is Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern, so 7 p.m. Western. There will be a Venmo up. If you're a patron, don't donate anything to the Venmo. But if you, have some extra bucks, Meg the nurse, you are not allowed to give us a cent. You've been too generous. But yeah, and so that'll be fun. You can check my Instagram at I'm Andy Haynes. I do a live show twice a week now. It's on Zoom. It's absolutely awful. It makes me look like an unqualified comedian. And honestly, right now, if we were talking boxers, I'd be real out of shape. I'd be getting the shit knocked out of me in the sparring ring because I don't have any tightness. Punchlines are not obvious. I'm not tagging things because I'm working in a complete vacuum. And that's okay. That's fine. Who knows? You know? Who knows what's going to happen? Maybe we'll all figure out how to laugh at Zoom and that'll be the new career. The other day I watched the stars of the NBA and the WNBA play horse on the internet or on TV. They were playing horse on their phones. They were filming on their phones, and they were streaming phone quality footage on ESPN. And that's just where we're at. So, yeah, you got to watch comedy shows on Zoom, which it feels absolutely ridiculous. I have done commercial auditions that were more dignified than doing a live comedy show on Zoom. But, we adjust to the world we live in. I think that light just dimmed. I think that means there's a ghost in the room. Anyways, just trying to stall right now till Rosebud gets back. Rosebud's not, I think she's kind of annoyed by me right now. It was a little secret between the listeners and me. And that's fine because we've been in a house together for a long time. But not ideal circumstances for getting engaged because it's basically like, it was like a game show where we were like, it was like, these unsuspecting couples think that we're filming their engagement. And then I propose, and then a camera comes out, and they go, all right, and now we're going to lock you in a house for an indeterminate amount of time. Will you be a prisoner, or will you make the best of it? Let's throw in some obstacles. Your dog's eyes are going to get glued shut. We're going to give you a puppy that attacks your arms. I'm saying that our engagement was like a reality show where they tell couples that they're like gonna film their proposal. Like, if your proposal is the most unique or whatever, or the most romantic, we'll pay for your wedding. And then the second you propose, they're like, we're gonna lock you in a house. And then they're like,
do you know that I did try to sign us up for that, for like a thing where Stella Artois.
Oh, no, that was with the
pays
people
for
from
our wedding?
Love is Blind.
Yeah.
Here, I'm going to just choke the puppy real
No.
quick. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. She just nailed it. She went
did she
outside.
poop?
Yep.
Good girl. You are such a good girl. We love you so much. You're so cute. Oh, please.
Charlie's over there dying and blind.
It's okay. He had a
Within
good
one
run.
day, he Hey.
Kidding? He's going to be fine. I napped on the bed with him today. I'm really sweet to Charlie. We were just joking about how he's asking me to
Kill me?
All right, whatever.
He's asking you to kill me?
Kill
or the puppy?
him. Remember? He was like, I sang $1 Million Baby.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, I don't want Charlie to die.
Sorry, guys. I'm not funny anymore. I've lost my sense of humor. I just don't understand. It's hard to try to...
Everything's too fraught. That's the problem.
Yeah. It's like trying to be funny right now. It just feels outdated. Like we walked by a radio and TV station today, and I was like, what is that building from the old world doing here?
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, I must not have noticed it.
Yeah, because you know why? Because it's obsolete.
Yeah. Somebody told me, actually, they said it in that movie. Remember that movie, what the fuck was it called? It was like the New Age movie that came out in the 2000s.
You're like, yeah, it was about this kid who was drowning in a pool.
No, it was like a documentary. Here, you got to see this movie. It's called Kids Drowning. You're going to love it. When I was in college, I brought my girlfriend to see Crash.
Yeah.
And we got super baked before it.
Yeah.
And she just bawled the entire movie.
What was Crash about?
It won the Academy Award very undeservedly. It's a horrible movie. It's about like racism.
Yes, I remember.
And it's very bad.
Yeah.
It's very, very bad.
It's very like over the top. Like it's very on the nose.
Like a cop is a pig, but then in the end he ends up saving the woman, and she's like, maybe white cops aren't that bad.
Yeah,
I think Thandie Newton's in that, of Westworld. Also, Marshawn Lynch is in Westworld. I really got to see it.
We should watch Crash again.
Oh, it's so bad.
And
I don't know if I
comment
can
on
do it. I'll try it.
We can make
Oh, you know
fun
what
of
I wanna
it for the
watch?
podcast.
What I really want to watch? I want to watch Training Day. I love that movie, Training Day.
I've watched that like every year for like the last 3 years.
Okay.
But I'll watch it with you again.
No, it's okay. I want to
It's
watch
a
this
great
movie
movie.
about this family from Virginia, and one of the girls in it dies in a hot tub.
Yeah. You want to watch my family.
Yeah, I want to watch home videos.
You want to watch my sister die in a hot tub.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm surprised you aren't putting the mic down for this episode. Pull it back. Don't piss off Rosebud so much that she walks away from the episode.
I literally did that yesterday.
That's what happened on Monday.
I was like, this is fucking stupid.
And I was like, but the podcast.
It's
and she
fucking
was like,
stupid. I was like, I don't give a fuck about the podcast. I was like, we're 40 minutes in. I could snap your computer in half is how much you're pissing me off right now. But it wasn't even just that. It actually wasn't Andy. It was just like the futility of making a podcast when it's damaging
your relationship.
No, I mean the podcast isn't damaging this relationship. The world is damaging this relationship.
Yeah.
So it's like, I was just like, why are we putting this on display when we are falling apart?
It's hard. It's really hard. It's hard to be like loving and sweet and hopeful and all those things, because it's not even like there's an end in sight, you know?
Yeah.
I saw something today that said like Harvard researchers think public gatherings should be held off till 2022. And I was just like,
What?
2 years? 2 years of no comedy? What will I do? I don't know. I mean, by that point, we would probably start doing like bootleg comedy shows.
No, I mean, I think we have to burn Harvard down.
Yeah, we got to kill those. We got to time travel, and by that I mean just get on a plane because they're alive right now.
Yeah.
But we have to go to their lab, and we have to kill them.
Yeah. No, I mean, we need to set fire to the Harvard building. We have to put an end to whatever fucking studies they're doing.
The Harvard building.
The Harvard building. The science one.
Do you have any?
There's probably like 2.
Do you have any suggestions for the fans?
Do I have any suggestions for them in regards to what?
Just something they could do or something they might be happy about.
You know,
You've been working out?
I worked out yesterday. I didn't work out today.
She uses an app. Doesn't matter if she's breaking a fever, coughing up a lung. Still got to get those lunges in. She's got to be tight.
I do try. I stopped working out for a while, and
An on-camera experience might be right around the corner, and she's got to show up fit.
it's not even that. I just want to feel better than you when we fuck.
Gross.
I'm just kidding. That was a joke, but it didn't come off as a joke because everything's too fraught.
Wow. I'm sorry. I don't know what jokes are anymore.
Neither do I. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I'll make a joke and you react to it like I'm just being mean. You make a joke and I react to it like you're just being an asshole.
Yeah.
What happened to us?
We used to all we used to do was roast each other.
I know.
All right, let's do one that's fun.
Okay. You just say something awful.
Yeah, it's just like, you're a cunt. That's my joke.
That's your joke?
All right, you do one.
You have ugly teeth.
Oh, that
Your
hurt.
teeth are dead. When I look at your teeth, I think about going to my sister's grave to visit. That wasn't bad,
yeah, that was
actually. That was
pretty
pretty good.
You have so many moles that when I look at your back,
Yeah, that was bad. That was pretty.
I can't think of
That's
it.
pretty
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I did a good one. I ruined the game.
Yeah, I mean, it was good. You're good at being quick.
You're good at being hot.
Oh, thanks, babe.
You guys, when we had sex yesterday, I looked at Andy and I was like, God damn it. Every time I look at him, I feel like I'm fucking a banker.
Yeah, she's Oh, that was I was remembering now that was one of the good riffs we had.
What?
Where we were talking about investments, and I started doing the fake stockbroker thing from Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty good. Where I was like, listen, you can't pull out now because right now is the moment where we're being tested. And we don't want to fail this test because I'm telling you, you have an opportunity that you're not going to get another one. All right? You have 2 children, right? You have 2 boys, and they want to look their dad and they want to say, my dad's a winner. And I want that for you too, Kevin, okay? I want you to be able to look at your boys and say, yeah, we are in the Bahamas. And you know why?
Because I bought Gilead.
Yep, that's right. And I practice this speech with Mouse every day. I go, Mouse, someday you're going to be eating cats. Cats that I bought from a Russian farm. You know what's crazy about Mouse?
Huh.
She's a Jordan Peterson fan.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucked up.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah, because I'm like, all right, first of all, I don't even think you understand it. You are an 8-week-old baby girl puppy.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I actually, I think he has a lot of smart opinions about the way society's held together by gender norms. And
Ugh,
like,
God.
You gotta be kidding me.
You're sick.
He's a neo-fascist.
Just grow up already.
I think it's honestly because we let her go on the internet, and I don't know. Kids are
they
magnets
say
to
Reddit. They say no screen time until your puppy is at least 4 months old. And I got to tell you that we've just been putting the screen right in front of her crate at night so that she shuts the fuck up, and it was a mistake.
I think
because now,
yeah.
She's a fan of Jordan Peterson. She has a Reddit account.
Yeah, she's got a 4chan account.
She posted my
disgusting.
titties to Reddit.
Yeah. And she said...
on the Legion of Skanks page.
She said, I hope you're not lactose intolerant because we got a real dairy factory over here.
It's so fucked up.
Yeah.
I never even breastfeed her. I only breastfeed Charlie.
Yeah, and Charlie deserves it because he needs it for his bones. It is. I can't believe that cones are the only things we thought of for dogs.
It's cruel. Well,
hold on. If you're watching the video, you know that this is the part of the episode where where
the theme song came
in
before
song
Andy was ready.
Comes in, and then we go. Should we just end it like that? But in all honesty,
I always think we should.
Well, I want to just do some plugs. I want to thank everybody for supporting the Patreon. I want to support everybody for writing us messages. I want to say please continue to rate and review us on iTunes. And you guys, you heard the new parameters of the weekly schedule. I'll fill in Rosebud. She knows them already, but I'll say what I said. And, have a great Wednesday. We love you.
We love you.
And we're okay. We're going to be fine.
We're going to be Everyone's going to be fine.
We're going to be fine.
Don't
We're going to be all right. Don't panic.
We're going to be okay.
We're going to be okay.
We're not panicking. Just stay calm.
Just stay calm. Find your beach. It's right there. Bye.
Bye. No.